Have you ever wondered why, in many African traditions, a traditional priest enters the shrine walking backward? It may look strange at first. But behind this unusual act lies a powerful story about respect, ancestors, and the spiritual world. Let me tell you a story passed down through generations. Please, before we continue, like and subscribe to the channel. Long ago, in a peaceful African village surrounded by thick forest and tall Iroko trees, there lived a respected traditional priest named Dibia Okoro. He was the guardian of the sacred shrine, the holy place where villagers communicated with the gods and the spirits of their ancestors. The shrine was not an ordinary place. People believed it was where the world of humans met the world of spirits. Because of this, everyone approached it with fear and deep respect. Every morning, the villagers noticed something unusual. Whenever Dibia Okoro went to the shrine, he never walked inside facing forward. Instead, he slowly walked into the shrine backward, his eyes still facing outside. The villagers accepted it as tradition. But the children were curious. Among them was a young boy named Obina, who always wondered why. One afternoon, after gathering courage, Obina approached the old priest. "Great Dibia," he said respectfully. "Why do you enter the shrine backward instead of walking in normally like everyone else?" The old priest looked at the boy and smiled gently. Then he sat under the shade of the ancient Udola tree and began to speak. "My child," Dibia said, "the shrine is not just a building made of mud and wood. It is the home of the spirits and the ancestors." Obina listened closely. The priest continued. "When a person stands before the ancestors, they must never turn their back on them. To do so would be a sign of disrespect. So when I enter the shrine walking backward, I show the spirits that I honor them and approach with humility." But the priest was not finished. "There is another reason," he said. "The shrine is a doorway between the world of the living and the world of the spirits. When I step into it, I remind myself that I am entering a sacred space where humans must move slowly, carefully, and with great respect." Obina's eyes widened with understanding. From that day on, the young boy never questioned the priest's strange movement again. And the elders of the village would always say, "A person who respects the ancestors never turns their back on them." That is why, in many African traditions, traditional priests enter the shrine backward, as a sign of respect, humility, and reverence for the spiritual world. And that is the story behind one of Africa's most mysterious traditions. If you enjoy African folklore, history, and wisdom, like and subscribe to the channel for more powerful stories from the continent. Because every tradition has a story. And every story carries wisdom.